Well, hello, all the glitters team. This is Holly Sharp, independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories from After Five Accessories. So, what I want to talk about today is packaging your paparazzi jewelry. Okay, and just some tips and ideas. You don't have to do what I do, but I thought while I was packing up some packages here for people, I would share with you guys what I do to give you ideas about what you can do. Some of the easy ways you can package. Okay. Um, let's start out with one of the easiest ways I've seen. Okay, is where someone took one of the inserts from one of our paparazzi packaging. Okay, and they stapled up the side. They put their pieces inside here, stapled across the top, and they put the mailing address on here. Okay, that's the simplest way I've seen something packaged. All right, so always keep that in the back of your mind. If you have no envelopes, you have nothing, you can always use an insert from one of our packing supplies. Okay, or from one of our supply boxes. All right, but basically, I'm into saving money when it comes to packaging material because packaging material is very, 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 very pricey. Okay, and they make it like that because you have to use it when you're in business, right? So, I get these envelopes from Dollar Tree. Okay, I get 10 of these envelopes for $1. I also get these big envelopes from Dollar Tree. Now, the small envelopes don't have the bubble wrap on the inside. The large envelopes do, okay? But one of the things you want to consider when you're packaging materials is the weight. So the more you can get away with the envelope, the better. Because if you use a box, then the weight of the package automatically weighs more. And depending on how you charge for shipping, you could actually end up losing money. So you want to use an envelope if at all possible. Okay, so I get 2 of these for $1 at Dollar Tree, and I get 10 of these for $1 at Dollar Tree. All right, so let's look at this order. Okay, so now with this order, I have I have 2 necklaces and 2 bracelets. Okay, and what I like to do is, first thing is I like to wrap the jewelry in a sleeve. Okay, so you know how when we get our packages, they all come in sleeves. Our jewelry comes in sleeves. Okay, so what I do is I save these. I save these sleeves, and then when someone has a piece of jewelry, I use the sleeve to pack it. So the piece doesn't always match the name on the package. You know, I kind of don't like that. I'd love it if I was a little more organized than that, and I could put the person's, necklace back in the sleeve that it actually came out of, but I'm not that good. I'm doing the most to have a box here with sleeves in it. Okay, so anyway, so you take your sleeve, you put the necklace in it, and boom. Okay, now it's in there, it's protected, it's not going to crumple up, it's not going to fold up on itself and start getting tangled. Someone will be able to open this and pull their beautiful necklace right out of the package. Okay, and what I try to do is I try to look for sleeves that fit the size of the necklace that I have. Sometimes I can't find one that's perfect, but I try to get it as close as possible just so I don't know, like waste sleeves that, like I have a lot of long sleeves, but then if I use all of them, then when I get to a long necklace, I won't have any, right? Come on. All right, so this one should work. And you want to be careful of the staples inside the packages. All right, so I'm just going to put this in here. It's a beautiful necklace, okay? Just going to put this in here and pull that up, okay? I have 2 more items with this order, so I also use these little bags, okay? And I bought these at Michael's. I think I spent $2.50 maybe for 200. It was a good deal. Okay, so this is a bracelet. And then I have one other item here. Dun, 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 dun. And I hate to use this long sleeve, but I'm going to use it so that we can go ahead and speed this video up. Okay, so I'm going to put this. This is one of our double wrap bracelets. And sometimes you kind of have to fish these in here because they don't want to just fall down, you know, on their own. Okay, so now, and then shake it a little bit, make sure it's in there and nice and straight. You know, you don't want to have it crumpled up inside the bag, okay? And then the way I fold it too is kind of like the way it wants to go. I don't overfold it. I fold it the way it feels like it's willing to go. I don't force it into any type of shape because you don't want to, you know, break the necklace or mess the necklace up before it gets there. Okay, so once I have all of my pieces in their little packages, I grab my handy dandy tissue paper. And this is all kind of about layers. It's all about layers of protection for the jewelry. Okay, so I roll it once with 2 pieces that I just put in there, and then I roll it a second time with the other pieces that I put in there, and then I fold it over on each side, and bam. I have a nice little folded tissue wrapped package, okay? And then the last thing I do is I do save my paparazzi inserts, and I put it around the package for a little extra layer. This is like, what, the 3rd layer now, right, of protection. And then I slide it into my envelope. Now, just so you know, if a package is under 12 ounces or 12 ounces or under, it goes first class. If it's, well, maybe it's 13 ounces and under, because if it's 13 ounces and over, then it has to ship priority. So it's very important to find a way to put it in an envelope, because sometimes you're just, you know, right there on the verge. All right, so now my package is in there, and it looks kind of pretty, actually, right? And that was pretty simple. I also do things like, if I'm out and about, like I found these little bags at Michael's, okay? And they were on sale for, I think, $1.50 for, or maybe it was 50 cents for 25 of them. And I spent $1.50, something like that. But they were on clearance, reasonably inexpensive. They're bright pink, which is our colors. And what I use these for are for rings. So I take a little ring, I put it in a little ring piece of plastic. That's the first layer of protection. And then I fold it over itself. And I also, now if I can, I also push this down like this. I don't know why I feel like that makes a difference, but I just do. I have no idea. Okay, and then I stuff it in the little bag. You know, I feel like it lays flatter. This ring, not so much, but some of the rings, when you push that down, it just makes the ring lay flat, and it, you know, less prone to any type of damage. Okay, and then the ring is in its own cute little pink little package. Okay, so you want to keep your eye open for specials when you're out at discount stores and craft stores and things like that. Look for, you know, pink mailing accessories and design accessories. That's when you pick your stuff up, when you can find it on clearance, so you don't have to pay, you know, an arm and a leg. Like, for example, I don't know if you guys remember when I first started doing my lives, I had a little fun sign that lights up that was on the back wall here. That fun sign cost me $12, either $12 or $15, but originally it was almost 40 bucks. But I found it, I found it on clearance at Michael's. Okay, so the other things you always want to include is, I don't have one out, but you would like to include a hostess card in here if you have one. Okay, and you should get that with your starter kit. So always include a hostess card because someone may want to be a hostess. Include your business card. Okay. I also made these little care instructions, and I made it on a 8x10 sheet of paper, and I had four of these on an 8x10, and then I just cut them into squares. And I always include this, especially for my first-time customers. Some of my customers that have been with me for a longer time, I don't include the care instructions every time. I also, you saw me just put one card in here because this is a repeat customer. But for new customers, I put at least 2 cards, and I tell them that I'm giving them 1 card for them and 1 card for when they get a compliment on their jewelry, okay, to give it to that person. I write a little note on a 3x5 card, something like along the lines of, thank you for shopping. I hope you enjoy your jewelry. If you had a conversation with the person, maybe you could put a little personal message in here, or God bless, or, whatever's important to you, but just something nice that shows appreciation for someone supporting your business and loving paparazzi and, supporting you. So I think it's important to do a little extra touch, just to show that you really do appreciate it and you really care. And then you want to do something that people don't expect. You want a little something extra. Let me see. Do I have mine? Well, let me get it. What I like to do is I like to include a piece of candy. But you could make it anything. I don't know. You guys are creative. I like to do candy. I love to do candy jewelry because I think it's just cute. It reminds you of being a kid, and it's also in line with what they're purchasing. Okay, so I have candy jewelry, and it's usually a watch or a bracelet, and then I just tuck that in there. And that goes out with every shipment, repeat customer or not. Everybody gets a piece of candy. Everybody gets a thank you card. Everybody gets my business card. And everybody should get a hostess card. For new customers, you want to give them more than 1 card. And that's really it. Usually I have my address on here already. But, you'd put your address on here, tape it up, and you're ready to go to the post office. So I hope that helps you guys with some ideas for your shipping of supplies. And that's it for today. So All the Glitters team, I hope you are doing fabulous out there with your paparazzi jewelry. I know you are. I'm so excited about this team. I mean, we are getting rolling. So if you're interested out there in paparazzi and you'd like to, start selling paparazzi on your own, feel free to go to my website, which is www.after5accessories.com, and you can click on Join My Team. You can also inbox me here on YouTube, or you can inbox me on Facebook at Holly Sharp Costs. Okay, so my consultant number is 75951. All right, have a great day. Ciao, ciao.